Grandma Citlali is finally a playable character in version 5.3. She is a 5-star Cryo Catalyst user who loves reading novels, especially the light novels from Yay Publishing. Now let's look at her basic attack details. Citlali's basic attack lets him do up to 3 strikes that deal cryo damage. To do this, tap the normal attack button. If you hold it down, Citlali enters a mode where he uses up some stamina to summon a frost star that deals cryo damage to opponents in its path. As with most plunging attacks, Citlali jumps from the air and hits the ground below, dealing cryo damage to everyone in the area. Citlali uses the powers of her tribe, which include the fearsome obsidian Citlali, its papa, to create an opal shield. This shield protects her and absorbs cryo damage with 250% efficiency. When Citlali activates the shield, she briefly becomes affected by cryo, but in exchange, she gains 24 Night Soul points and enters the Night Soul's blessing state. The Its Papa follows the active character and helps them in battle. If Citlali has at least 50 Night Soul points, Its Papa enters the Opal Fire state, continuously using Night Soul points to create a Frostfall storm. This storm deals cryo damage to all enemies within its range. When Citlali's Night Soul points are fully used up, Its Papa leaves the Opal Fire state and its frost-fueled attacks end. If you press and hold the button for the Elemental Skill, Citlali uses Phlogiston to do a higher double jump, which gives you different ways to explore the vertical levels. When Phlogiston is used up, she can still do the double jump, but it will use up your stamina instead. For Citlali's ultimate, she calls on allies from the skies and the earth, unleashing a powerful ice storm that hits the area in front of her, dealing Night Soul-aligned AoE cryo damage. This ability also restores a set amount of Night Soul points for Citlali and summons up to 3 Spirit Vessel Skulls, which attach to a nearby opponent within the AoE, 1 skull per opponent. After a short delay, the Spirit Vessel Skulls explode, dealing another round of Night Soul-aligned AoE cryo damage and restoring additional Night Soul points for Citlali. This combination of burst damage and sustained energy recovery is one of her most important abilities for keeping her Night Soul's blessing state. Citlali's special powers come from the Ictomosaurus, giving her special ways of exploring and fighting that you won't find in any other game. Here is a list of her most important special powers. In areas with phlogiston mechanics within Natlan, Citlali can activate Night Soul Transmission. If the current active character is high enough in the air, switching to Citlali triggers a special leap. She jumps even higher and summons the Its Papa, allowing her to float in mid-air. This ability can be activated once every 10 seconds by your party, making it invaluable for exploration and combat positioning. When Citlali holds her aiming mode, she enters the Spirit Speaker state, allowing her to interact with unique exploration objects like Night Spirit Graffiti and Night Spirit Sigils. This interaction follows the same rules as those governing Ictomosaurus's abilities, granting her access to hidden information and powers from these mystical objects. These abilities connect her to the ancient powers of Natlan, giving her great mobility and the ability to use the powers of Phlogiston. Her ability to interact with Night Spirit Graffiti and Sigils adds an extra layer of exploration, while her mid-air charged attack potential makes her a dynamic force in battle. In conclusion, if you're looking for a shield and a sub-DPS cryo unit for your team, Citlali is a fantastic pick. While it's hard to say if her shield is stronger than Layla's, her kit definitely leans towards dealing more damage thanks to her unique Night Soul mechanics and summonable allies. Plus, her exploration skills make it much easier to get around Natlan. She's also really cute.